Attention, Mountaineer family. The commencement ceremony is about to begin. At this time, please locate the nearest emergency exit. Please silence your cell phones, tablets, and electronic devices and turn your attention to the outstanding students who are the focus of this day. This is their moment to shine, so please give them and their many accomplishments your full attention. Now, let's get ready to welcome our graduates.
Welcome. Today we honor West Virginia University's May 2017 graduates, 147 years after Marmaduke H. Dent became the university's first graduate and alumnus. Let us welcome West Virginia University's School of Pharmacy's candidates for graduation. would like to welcome the members of the Platform Party, Dr. John Wheatholder, Dr. Krista Capehart, Dr. Douglas Splain, Dr. Jan Rajanesakal, Interim Dean, Dr. Mary Stamatakis, Dr. Ponte, University Marshall, and Vice President Clay Marsh. I'd like everyone to remain standing. All right, the students, the Platform Party, the faculty remain standing, and then ask everyone in the audience to please rise for the singing of our national anthem, and please remain standing for the alma mater, which will be performed immediately following by Karen Crozier. It is customary that men remove their caps during the singing of the national anthem. You may be seated. I now welcome Interim Dean Stamatakis to the podium.
On behalf of the faculty and staff of the School of Pharmacy, I'm honored to welcome you, the class of 2017, and your loved ones and guests to this very special celebration. I don't know if anyone noticed, but it's been raining for the past 3 days, and the sun came out right before our commencement activities began. Commencement is a joyous time to recognize the accomplishments of our graduates. It's also appropriate to recognize the people who helped behind the scenes, making this accomplishment possible, and who have undoubtedly provided many words of encouragement over the years. Thank you, families and loved ones, for all you have done to help our soon-to-be graduates reach this day. Several months ago, I asked the class of 2017 via email to describe in a few words what pharmacy school has meant to them. There were some very funny responses, some very heartfelt ones, some that I didn't actually understand, some that did make me laugh out loud, and some that certainly made me smile. But one word that came up time and time again was friendship, what the people in this class mean to each other. The friendships were evident in the fun times you described, dancing at the apothecary ball, participating in flag football games, and the camaraderie at student organization events and on trips. You also described studying together, encouraging each other during tough courses, or lending an ear when you just needed someone to listen. The friendships you have made in this class will last you a lifetime, even if there will no longer be part of your daily routine. Author Dr. Seuss said it best, "Don't cry because it's over, smile because it happened." Other words you wrote were success or overcoming obstacles. You wrote of your sense of accomplishment, and for this you should be very proud. Over the course of the last 4 years, you have worked hard and have accomplished so much. 6 of you will also graduate with dual PharmD MBA degrees. 7 of you have completed the graduate certificate in gerontology. 6 have completed the area of emphasis in clinical practice, and 1 graduate has completed the graduate certificate in university teaching. Each of these an additional success. And the last word I saw that you provided was achievement. You have helped our communities through volunteerism efforts and have represented the school at state and national meetings. Some of you have held offices in national organizations. Others were able to travel to South Africa, Oman, Brazil, and for the first time, Thailand, to provide patient care in other parts of the world. All of these activities were opportunities presented to you and which translated into achievements once completed. And more opportunities are yet to come. This is an exciting and a challenging time to become a pharmacist. You will play a critical role in the lives of patients from every economic background in West Virginia and across the country. You are trained to provide a wide range of services that extends far beyond dispensing medications, helping patients understand and manage their chronic diseases to improve health outcomes and reduce costs, providing medication management, administering immunizations, conducting health and wellness screenings, and monitoring and managing medication use in healthcare systems, all roles that you, the class of 2017, are ready to assume. Your knowledge and expertise as a doctor of pharmacy can and will make a difference. Know that when you leave this ceremony today, you are taking the friendships you have made, the successes you have achieved, and the wisdom you have acquired with you. You will not be alone, as you will always have your friends from the class of 2017 and mentors and former faculty to help you on your continued path of success. I always love commencement activities, and this year is an especially significant event for me as I step back from my role as interim dean and back to associate dean of academic affairs. It has truly been an honor to lead the School of Pharmacy for the past 2 years and have to have been your interim dean. I would also like to thank the class of 2017 for all you have done. I know you will do great things for the profession of pharmacy and for patient care, and I'm proud that you are soon to be an alumnus of the WVU School of Pharmacy. And now it's an honor and pleasure for me to introduce our next speaker, Dr. Clay Marsh, Vice President and Executive Dean for Health Sciences.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Hey, this is a joyous occasion. We need some energy. So first of all, I would ask everyone in the room to help me congratulate Mary Stamatakis for doing such an amazing job as the interim dean of School of Pharmacy. And I might let her know personally there's always opportunities in the future, so never say never. So it's really great to be here with you guys today, and we're here to celebrate the accomplishments of these amazingly talented young people. And I want to recognize the friends and the family and people that have come here today, and our faculty and our staff and our leadership that have all made this possible. So this is really a special day. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to issue 4 challenges to you guys as you graduate. But so my voice doesn't carry, I'm going to face this way. But this is directed at you guys. So to me, the opportunity to come back to West Virginia has been really meaningful. And I've really learned many, many things since I've been back. And these 4 challenges are really challenges for all of us in the room. So the first challenge is to find your why or find your purpose. Simon Sinek, who is a leadership guru, he has a great TED Talk called The Golden Circle, has written some books, one called Start With Why. And he said he figured out why great leaders and great organizations are great and why other ones are not so great. And he says it's really simple. He said it's a target. And in the middle of the target is the word why. The next outer ring of the target is the word how. And the outer ring of the target is the word what. He said most people and most organizations start from the outside in. So if you ask us what we do train students, we do research, we do clinical activities. How do we do it? We do it with great faculty, with buildings, with technology. But if you ask us why we do it, we may not be so clear. But great companies, great people start with the inside and go out. They start with why. So NASA was a great organization when what? NASA was a great organization when they were going to put the first man on the moon. And they did that, and then they became the O-ring organization, where they sent a rocket up, even though their engineers said don't do that, with 7 astronauts, including the first civilian teacher, Krista McAuliffe, in space, because they were worried about losing their defense contracts. Gordon Gee's favorite book is Team of Rivals by Doris Kearns Goodwin, and that's about Lincoln's cabinet, and he put a bunch of people who he ran against and beat who thought him a lesser person, and he did it because his purpose was to put the country back together. And I would say our purpose is to change the world, and to change the world and change the future and change the health of the state of West Virginia to do there. So my first challenge to you is find your why, find your purpose. My second challenge to you is dream big and reach high. A lot of times I believe we mistake risk. So we say risk as making mistakes, the risk of commission, where really the risk is the risk of omission, the risk of not doing something great. So it turns out that if you fail at doing something and you continue it, that's called what? Learning. And Malcolm Gladwell in Outliers, the book, tells us the secret to mastery, the secret to being really good at stuff, Michael Jordan's secret, Bill Gates' secret, etc., is what? Practice. How much practice? 10,000 hours of practice. That is getting it wrong a lot, but continuing to evolve and learn. So I would say the second challenge I give you is don't be afraid of failing. In fact, almost every great person has failed a lot, but they've learned and they've kept going. My third challenge to you, and this is a song that we're going to hear today, and one of my favorite songs, is don't forget your simple gifts. Okay, here's one for you guys. It turns out the average lottery winner is less happy than the average person. Now, some people in the audience might say to themselves, I'd be willing to go and try that if necessary. But in fact, the average lottery winner less happy than the average person. The average person surviving a life-threatening illness happier than the average person. And why is that? Because we are given priceless gifts that we never even think about. The gifts of love, of family, of friends, of health, of independence, of being able to walk out in nature. Sarah McLachlan said in her song, Ordinary Miracles, that it's amazing that the sky knows when to snow, the birds know how to fly, the plants know how to grow. When we see miracles in everything and everybody, our life is much more fulfilled. And I would just say, that for me, being an ICU physician in my other life, intensive care unit, taking care of really sick people, I took care of people with more power and money than I'll ever have that would give it all up, give it away in a second for another walk outside, for another meal with their family, for another day with their grandkids. So never forget the gifts that we have that are the most powerful, and if you realize that before they're gone, I think you're truly blessed. So my third challenge is don't forget your simple gifts. And I'm almost done. The fourth challenge is stay healthy. So when you ask what is health, I have to say my own epiphany came when I was speaking to a group not quite as distinguished as this, but I was speaking to the Navy SEALs. I had my white coat on, and I was introduced, and I was very professorial and very dramatic, and you guys are America's best and brightest, and we're so happy you're here, and you're really healthy, and one of the Navy SEALs' hands went up. I'm sitting there going to myself, what did you not understand about what I just said? I mean, literally, I was 15 seconds in, and I thought to myself, maybe not the smartest people, but of course it was me that wasn't so smart, because he said, Doc, let's just make sure we're on the same page. We're really fit, we're not really healthy. We get deployed and our days and nights get inverted for months at a time. We do pretty risky activity, we drink a lot, we have high blood pressure, high cholesterol, really high stress, really fit, not really healthy. And it made me think, wow, that's right. So what is health? And I've thought about it a lot, and to me, health is where your real age, your biological age, is less than your chronological age, the number of birthdays age. And disease is where your biological age is greater than your chronological age, no matter how old you are. And when we start to look at studies that tell us how we can live long and well, what we find is, yeah, you shouldn't smoke cigarettes, and yeah, we should eat less processed sugar, but the really important stuff is not that, it's really human stuff. Really human stuff. It is three things. The strengths of your relationships, the people that love you and that you're connected to, really important. The second one is your sense of purpose. In fact, that's so important, the Japanese have a name for it, and it's called ikigai. And ikigai translates to the reason for being. And the last one, and I think actually the most important one, is how you have affected your mindset. So a mindset of abundance, a mindset of gratitude. And it's really interesting that a Nobel Prize winner, Elizabeth Blackburn, and a colleague of hers did a study. And Elizabeth Blackburn won the Nobel Prize because she could take your cells and your DNA and she could predict your biological age, your real age, from looking at how long parts of your DNA are, areas called telomeres. And so they studied a mom with really chronically ill children and compared them to a group of moms with really normal children, well children. And their hypothesis, or their idea, was that the moms with the sick kids were going to age faster than the moms with the normal kids. What they found was something really quite different, I think very important for all of us. What they found was that irrespective of which group the moms were in, if the moms felt stressed for a long time, they aged faster than the moms that didn't. So it's not the stress you have in your life, it's how you see it. Do you see it with gratitude and do you feel like you have everything you need? And if you do, you're going to live longer and better. Well, I have to say those four challenges for me have made all the difference in my joy and my fulfillment, and I hope it does for you guys too and for you guys as well. And I'm going to end by saying whether you end up wearing the Flying WV on your coat, on your shirt, or you merely keep it in your heart, remember, we are your home. Godspeed, class of 2017.
It is now my honor to invite Wes Kafka, President of the Class of 2017, to the podium to provide the commencement address. Wes?
Thank you, Dean Euler. I would like to welcome all of you this evening on this joyous occasion. Today is a day of celebration and festivity. My fellow members of the School of Pharmacy Class of 2017, we are merely an hour away from achieving what we have worked tirelessly for over the past 4 years. Yes, soon we will have attained the Doctor of Pharmacy title. What an amazing feeling it is. But before I begin, I would like to take a few moments to acknowledge those who have helped make this day possible for us. To all of you in the audience today, we say thank you. We could not be here if it were not for the love and encouragement you gave us. Our achievements and everything we have done is a reflection of the bonds we share with you. Our time here is a monument built from the lessons you have taught, reinforced by the affection you have provided. Every moment we have shared with you and every emotion expressed, whether it be happiness or despair, excitement or anger, love or bereavement, has shaped us into who we are today. We are the extension of you. To our family, friends, and loved ones, there are no words to express, no actions to characterize, nothing that comes remotely close to epitomizing the appreciation we have for all that you have done. So I selfishly take this moment to tell my family, my extraordinary parents, amazing grandparents, outstanding brother and his wife, and of course, my supportive girlfriend and her devoted family, I love you all. And to all families here today, I say, we love you all. Additionally, there is one group of individuals that has led us along the path to this day. I speak of the incredible faculty that is here before us. This day not only belongs to us, but it belongs to you too. You who have chosen to educate the next generation of pharmacists. You who have chosen to dedicate your practice to facilitating the needs and learning of others. You who have chosen to represent the splendor of West Virginia University and reach out to the nation. To the preceptors who have changed our lives, the professors that have given us the knowledge to be successful, and to the mentors that have been the anchors holding us together when times were fair and when times were rough, we cannot thank you enough. You have become someone we can depend on to guide us beyond the threshold of this new chapter in our lives. I know that myself and many of my peers have found a friend among you, so I say we thank you. I also want to thank Dean Stamatakis for the outstanding mark that she has left on the school. You stepped into a position larger than we could fathom, whilst remaining as student-orientated as ever. Along with Dean Euler, you have both provided us with the foundation of what it means to always stay connected with those you meet and work with. Together, the support and direction you have shown has cultivated the seed of leadership embedded within each of us. And so I would ask all of you to join me in a round of applause for these wonderful individuals. And of course, a major thank you to Jen Clutter, Brenda Higa, Martha Summers, Amy Newton, Shelley Lipscomb, and all the administrative staff, not only for the dedication you have towards West Virginia University and the School of Pharmacy, but for the kindness you have given us. Many of us have spent time having a heart-to-heart with Jen or discussing the wonders of the world with Martha. You provided joy and happiness even when our life and our studies seemed to consume us. And lastly, I would like to thank the alumni and Dr. Arthur Jacknowitz for the continuous support towards the School of Pharmacy. Your tireless efforts to preserve the traditions and upholdings of the university illustrate what it really means to be a mountaineer. The immeasurable impact you have made on us will stand throughout time. Our pride for our alma mater will never falter, as we will always stand together. And now, to the class of 2017, my fellow classmates, my friends, it is incredible to see how far we have come, not only as professionals, but as people. During the initial weeks on our trek through pharmacy school, we were informed that the next 4 years were going to bring us closer together. I have never felt more truth in words than I do at this very moment. To see us here today as one shows the immaculate bond that we possess. Whatever struggles lie in the past, and wherever we venture in the future, this will be the moment that I remember. From the sleepless nights P1 years studying for physiology and biochemistry, to experiencing the challenges of pharmacology, this night will be the memory that remains. The exponential growth we felt as we transitioned into P2s gave us a taste of what being a pharmacist meant. The feeling of excitement that swelled within us when we became P4s on rotation, we looked at the patient and thought to ourselves, wow, I know that answer. From compounding to counseling to management, from pharmaceutics to properties of drugs to kinetics, and from basic principle to conceptual therapeutics, we endured, and look where it brought us today. Each of us will forever hold a moment throughout our education. For me, the best moments will be studying last minute while playing Clash of Clans alongside the Cox Blockers, and the day a bunch of nerdy pharmacy students brought home the WVU Intramural Flag Football Championship. Led by none other than All-Star Kyle Sukanik. I know many of you have accepted positions in different areas of our great profession and across the country. Whether you aim to open your own store, step into the world of academia, enter the public health service, transition into a clinical specialist, or wherever your journey takes you, I know you will find your passion and thrive throughout your career. From the moment you received your acceptance letter to WVU School of Pharmacy, you chose to always represent the blue and gold. So be proud of who you are and the path that you have chosen. The time has arrived. Your moment is now, but will never truly fade. As we advance from PharmD candidates to doctors of pharmacy, people and patients will look to you for answers and for guidance. You are the new generation of leaders in pharmacy and healthcare. Let your voice echo across the world. I encourage you to always seek new opportunities and acquire as much knowledge as you can. I am honored to say that I graduated from the West Virginia University School of Pharmacy, and I am privileged to have shared my time alongside all of you. Although our paths may diverge and we go our separate ways, we will always share this time here today. I cannot wait to see what you will achieve. Congratulations, class of 2017. Let the celebrations commence.
Thank you, Wes. It's been a privilege working with you these past 4 years. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please enjoy a performance of Simple Gifts.
Tis the gift to be simple, tis the gift to be free, tis the gift to come down where you want to be. And when we find ourselves in the place just right, 'twill be in the valley of love and delight. When true simplicity is gained, to bow and to bend we shan't be ashamed. To turn will be our delight, till by turning we come round right. 'Tis the gift to be simple, 'tis the gift to be free, 'tis the gift to come down where you want to be. And when we find ourselves in the place just right, 'twill be in the valley of love and delight.
In just a few minutes, we will present the candidates who have fulfilled the requirements for graduation from the West Virginia University School of Pharmacy. I now ask Dr. Weedholder, Dr. Slane, Dr. Rajana Sakal, Interim Dean Mary Stamatakis, and Vice President Marsh to take their positions on the stage. The history of academic regalia can be found in the program. However, not included in this description is information about the colorful cords our students and faculty wear to adorn their regalia. I would like to briefly comment on these cords so that the audience gains a perspective on the accomplishments of our students and faculty. Blue and gold cords signify University Latin honors. The medallion signifies the University Honors Scholars. The green and gold cord is worn by members of the Phi Lambda Sigma Leadership Honorary Society, and purple and white cords, the Rho Chi Academic Honor Society. Additionally, the light blue cord for superior contributions in the American Pharmacists Association Academy of Pharmacies, red and gray cords for superior contributions to the Kappa Psi professional fraternity, and the rainbow cord represents those students who participated in the lavender graduation ceremony for the LGBT community at WVU. We would also like to recognize graduates, faculty, staff who have served this nation with valor and sacrifice. The red, white, and blue cords worn by these individuals are a tribute to their selfless service. We also honor all of those present today who have served. Please stand so that we can thank you for the dedication and commitment you and your families have given to this country. Dr. Blum will please start the students, the candidates for graduation, to the podium. Payne Wesley Ankrum, Vienna, West Virginia. Alexandra Dawn Billups, Princeton, West Virginia, cum laude. Sarah Jean Brandt, Latrobe, Pennsylvania, cum laude. Jennifer Lynn Burdick, Berkeley Springs, West Virginia, magna cum laude. Jennifer is receiving a Dean's Volunteer Service Award. Allison Deanne Channel, Beverly, West Virginia, magna cum laude. Allison also completed the graduate certificate in gerontology. Daniel Lewis Citro, Shenandoah Junction, West Virginia, cum laude. Sean William Clark, Walker, West Virginia, cum laude. Amber Marie Conrad, Moundsville, West Virginia, magna cum laude. Tyler James Cox, St. Mary's, West Virginia, summa cum laude. Tyler is receiving the Teva Pharmaceuticals Outstanding Student Award. Christian Cole Cummings, Fairmont, West Virginia. Corey James Cumston, Morgantown, West Virginia. Gabrielle Jeanette Cutlip, Marlinton, West Virginia, magna cum laude. Katrina Louise Durst, Martinsburg, West Virginia, magna cum laude. Joshua Glenn Dzelski, Fairmont, West Virginia. Valerie Ann Elder, Vienna, West Virginia. Caitlin Marie Farley, Bridgeport, West Virginia, summa cum laude. Caitlin is receiving a James K. Lim Pharmacy Academic Achievement Award. Jessica Elizabeth Fiant, Moulton, Pennsylvania. Adam Richard Foster, Vienna, West Virginia, cum laude. Adam is receiving a Dean's Volunteer Service Award. Matthew Allen Gallion, Morgantown, West Virginia. Nicholas Gaston, Elizabeth, Pennsylvania. Lindsay Dawn Glotfelty, Frostburg, Maryland, summa cum laude. Zachary Joel Griffith, Charleston, West Virginia, summa cum laude. Zachary is receiving a Dean's Outstanding Achievement Award, and he also completed the clinical pharmacy practice area of emphasis. Jacob William Grimm, Cross Lanes, West Virginia. Cynthia Brienne Hager, Cross Lanes, West Virginia. Andrew Allen Harmon, Falling Waters, West Virginia. Assisting with his hooding is his mother, Mrs. Peggy Harmon, Howard University School of Pharmacy class of 1993. Kelsey Alexandra Harris, Morgantown, West Virginia. Bear with me for just a second. I think we've got a little bit of an order issue here. I need Landon. Eric, where's Landon? Right, I don't quite know what to do. Okay. There. Here's Helke is missing. She's missing. All right, hang on. I got to find another piece of paper here that has some other. Never had this happen before. We just completely skipped over Teresa Marie Halke from Morgantown, West Virginia. Now, get back to my original. Oh, dear. Okay. Landon Thomas Herrick, New Martinsville, West Virginia. Summa cum laude. Landon is receiving a James K. Lim Pharmacy Academic Achievement Award. Alexander Craig Hill, Scott Depot, West Virginia. Summa cum laude. Alexander completed the graduate certificate in gerontology. Katessa Ann Howard, Peterstown, West Virginia, magna cum laude. Katessa is the recipient of the APHA ASP Senior Recognition Certificate. Katessa completed the graduate certificate program in gerontology. Rachel Marie Jenkins, Ridgely, West Virginia, cum laude. Bryn Nicole Johnson, Victor, West Virginia, cum laude. Brock Neil Jones, Moundsville, West Virginia. Alicia Nicole Jordan, Charleston, West Virginia. Bobby Jo Julian, Weirton, West Virginia. Assisting with her hooding is her sister, Dr. Amanda Julian, West Virginia, University School of Pharmacy, class of 2009. Wesley Allen Kafka, Lexington, Massachusetts, magna cum laude. Assisting with his hooding is Dr. Arthur Jachnowitz, Professor Emeritus, West Virginia University School of Pharmacy. Wesley is receiving a Dean's Outstanding Achievement Award. He also completed the dual MBA PharmD degree. Emily Ann Keith, Fairdale, West Virginia, summa cum laude. Emily is receiving a Dean's Outstanding Achievement Award. Amanda Louise Klein, Williamsport, Maryland. Assisting with her hooding is her father, Mr. Nelson Klein, University of Maryland School of Pharmacy, class of 1992. Matthew Stephen Kovach, Andover, Ohio. Matt completed the dual PharmD MBA degree. Zachary John Leduc, Latrobe, Pennsylvania. Joseph Allen Lease, Bridgeport, West Virginia. Assisting with his hooding is his wife, Dr. Leanne Lease, West Virginia University School of Pharmacy, class of 2012. Ashley Morgan Lavengood, Morgantown, West Virginia, cum laude. Tamara Lashir Little, Morgantown, West Virginia. Assisting with her hooding is her aunt, Mrs. Tally Reed, West Virginia School of Pharmacy, class of 1993, and her uncle, Mr. Ken Reed, WVU School of Pharmacy, class of 1992. Ashby Lawrenson, Lewisburg, West Virginia. Aubrey Marie Lukasiewicz, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Elizabeth Ann Livers, Morgantown, West Virginia, summa cum laude. Elizabeth is receiving a James K. Lim Pharmacy Academic Achievement Award. Michelle Renee Mager, Steubenville, Ohio, magna cum laude. Michelle completed the graduate certificate in gerontology. Sarah Jean Mantic, Zelienople, Pennsylvania, magna cum laude. Assisting with her hooding is her father, Mr. Mark Mantic, University of Pittsburgh School of Pharmacy, class of 1979. I am so sorry. Oh. And Sarah is receiving a Dean's Volunteer Service Award. Sarah also completed the clinical pharmacy practice area of emphasis. Lena Caitlin Matthews, Stevens City, Virginia. Assisting with her hooding is her father, Dr. Gary Matthews, WVU School of Pharmacy, class of 1986, and University of Maryland School of Pharmacy, class of 1998. In spirit, Lena's mother, the late Tamara McLaughlin Matthews, WV School of Pharmacy, class of 1987. She's here with us in spirit. Caitlin Nicole McMillian, Raynell, West Virginia, magna cum laude. Kayla completed the graduate certificate in gerontology. Fong Ha Nguyen, Morgantown, West Virginia, cum laude. Fong completed the PharmD MBA dual degree. Grant Eldridge Nugent, Morgantown, West Virginia, magna cum laude. Grant also completed the clinical pharmacy practice area of emphasis. Anthony Sebald Parker, Terra Alta, West Virginia. Alex Paul Pavlovic, West Seneca, New York. Assisting with his hooding is his sister, Dr. Lauren Pavlovic, the University of Buffalo School of Pharmacy, class of 2016. Morgan Sierra Pennington, Martinsburg, West Virginia, summa cum laude. Morgan is receiving a James K. Lim Pharmacy Achievement Award. Elizabeth Rose Perry, Morgantown, West Virginia, magna cum laude. Lauren Ann Ramsberg, Baltimore, Maryland, magna cum laude. Devin Gray Rapp, White Sulphur Springs, West Virginia. Assisting with her hooding is her uncle, Mr. Bruce Alderman, WVU School of Pharmacy class of 1973. James Matthew Reed, Kaiser, West Virginia. Assisting with his hooding is his father, Mr. Mark Reed, WVU School of Pharmacy class of 1984. Jigna Patel Richards, Morgantown, West Virginia, magna cum laude. Curtis Paul Romine, Sistersville, West Virginia, cum laude. Alyssa Marie Roberto, Fairmont, West Virginia. Alyssa completed the dual PharmD MBA. Nicholas Dwayne Sandoval, Morgantown, West Virginia. Whitney Brooke Sandy, Waverly, West Virginia. Kelsey Brooke Sego, St. Mary's, West Virginia, magna cum laude. Kelsey is receiving a Dean's Outstanding Achievement Award, and she also completed the clinical pharmacy practice area of emphasis. Devin Janine Shadrick, Mannington, West Virginia, magna cum laude. David Jason Sinclair, Vienna, West Virginia, cum laude. David completed the graduate certificate in gerontology. Haley Marie Smith, Jane Lou, West Virginia. Heather Elizabeth Smith, Jane Lou, West Virginia. Brianna Lachelle Stallnaker, Moatsville, West Virginia. Taylor Rowanna Stash, Vanderbilt, Pennsylvania. Christina Marie Stemple, Oswego, New York. Christina is receiving the Walters Kluwer Clinical Drug Information Award for Excellence in Clinical Communication. Christina also completed the dual PharmD MBA degree. Emily Ann Stewart, Fairmont, West Virginia. Summa cum laude. Emily is receiving a James K. Lim Pharmacy Academic Achievement Award, and she also completed the clinical pharmacy practice area of emphasis. Kyle Avery Sukanik, Stevens, Pennsylvania, summa cum laude. Kyle is receiving a James K. Lim Pharmacy Academic Achievement Award. Ariel Nicole Thomas, Kingwood, West Virginia. Casey Morgan Tibolette, Charleston, West Virginia. Casey also completed the dual PharmD MBA degree. Jessie Marie Truelove, Scott Depot, West Virginia, cum laude. Assisting with her hooding is her aunt, Mrs. Bernice Clark, West Virginia University School of Pharmacy, class of 1984. Connor Joseph Truschel, Bethel Park, Pennsylvania. Raina Laurie Van Gilder, Morgantown, West Virginia, cum laude. Raina completed the graduate certificate in university teaching. Ryan Christopher Watson, Morgantown, West Virginia, magna cum laude. Ryan completed the graduate certificate in gerontology. Justin Allen Weinbrenner, Mount Savage, Maryland. Yasmin Zaid, Huntington, West Virginia, summa cum laude. Yasmin is the recipient of the Mylan Excellence in Pharmacy Award. Yasmin also completed the clinical pharmacy practice area of emphasis. That concludes the presentation of the candidates. I now invite yes, let's give them all another big round of applause. I now invite Dr. Krista Capehart and Dr. John Wheatholder to the podium to lead the candidates in the oath of the pharmacist.
Good afternoon, everyone. It is our distinct pleasure on behalf of the West Virginia Pharmacists Association and the West Virginia Society of Health System Pharmacists to administer the oath of a pharmacist. At this time, I would like to ask the class of 2017 to please rise and raise your right hand. Additionally, if there are any other pharmacists in the audience or faculty pharmacists who thought they could hide on the back of the stage, please also rise and raise your right hand. All right, please repeat after me, or us, sorry, Krista. I promise to devote myself to a lifetime of service to others through the profession of pharmacy. In fulfilling this vow,
I will consider the welfare of humanity and relief of suffering my primary concerns.
I will apply my knowledge, experience, and skills to the best of my ability to assure optimal outcomes for my patients.
I will respect and protect all personal and health information entrusted to me.
I will accept the lifelong obligation to improve my professional knowledge and competence.
I will hold myself and my colleagues to the highest principles of our professions, moral, ethical, and legal conduct.
I will embrace and advocate changes that improve patient care.
I will utilize my knowledge, skills, experiences, and values to prepare the next generation of pharmacists.
I take these vows voluntarily with the full realization of the responsibility with which I am entrusted by the public. Thank you.
I always tell the students during orientation they have to have that memorized by today, but you did a great job. It is now my pleasure to ask Emily Stewart, class of 2017, to come forward to the podium to present the student response and farewell.
Thank you again to the faculty, Dr. Marsh, School of Pharmacy staff, and our families and loved ones for sharing in this important celebration. One expression that I have always found to be appropriate in most situations, including this one, is you learn something new every day. Right now, for instance, I'm learning a lot about my comfort level being on stage compared to being in the audience. Spoiler alert, it could be better. In the case of pharmacy school, I think you will all agree that we learned many new things every day and prayed that we could remember it all. Time has passed quickly, and with the short time we have left here, I just want to reflect on some of the things we've learned over the years. The first year at orientation, we each learned numerous unique facts about each other. To tell the truth, I don't think I can remember a single one of them, but I do remember all of us sharing the communal effort and experience of adjusting to a doctorate level program during that first year. From that point on, we grew through team-based learning, service learning projects, and extracurricular activities. We developed from P1s who thought a glucagon-like peptide-1 agonist sounded like total nonsense, to confident doctor of pharmacy candidates explaining an ideal diabetes maintenance regimen to patients. Through dreams chased and fears faced, we've persevered and prospered. We've taken plenty of exams, given back to the community, and some of us have even traveled to far-off lands for rotation experiences. We had a lot of challenges, but we also had a lot of successes. Through all of this, I believe that our class has grown into a group of burgeoning professionals ready to embrace the profession we love. Class of 2017, even though this is where we part ways, I have faith that each and every one of you is going to do something great. I know that we are a group of intelligent, caring, and passionate individuals who will take what was learned in the classroom and use it to improve the lives of our patients and the health of our communities. I thank you for allowing my life to be touched by each of yours in some way or another. As a final thought, I encourage each of us to continue to learn something new every day, whether it be about a medication, a patient's life story, or about ourselves. Let's do this, and remember, Mountaineers go first, always. Sorry.
Thank you, Emily. And now for a very important time in the ceremony, I invite Vice President Marsh to the podium for the conferral of degrees.
So this is the best part, because it's really almost over. Graduates, stand. Now, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the West Virginia University Board of Governors, I hereby confer upon you the degrees for which you have been recommended, with all the rights, honors, and privileges appertaining thereto. 1 second. It's not like this. That's a lot of fun. Parents, friends, faculty, staff, please help me in congratulating the class of 2017.
Graduates, remain standing, and Dr. Blomel will eventually release you in an orderly manner after the platform party exits the stage. But before we leave this room today, I would like you all to enjoy the playing of our unofficial anthem, Country Roads.
Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountain, Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, growing like a breeze. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads, all my memories gather round her. Miner's lady, stranger to blue water, dark and dusty, painted on the sky, misty taste of moonshine, teardrops in my eyes. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads, I hear her voice in the morning hours. She calls me. The radio reminds me of my home far away. Driving down the road, I get a feeling that I should have been home yesterday, Lord, yesterday. Country roads, take me home to the place